of your motion can constant swing. Yet in all your might and glory, vanished from the sky. Just another story.
Alright, good morning ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another edition of the Free American Hour. I'm your host, Clay Douglas. And we're going international today. My guest is Joe Lornegan, and he's from Ireland. Hello, Joe, are you with me?
I'm with you now, Clay, yeah.
Yeah, I want to toss something in here before we start our conversation. The top advisor to the United Nations Secretary General has just thrown the weight of the World Assembly behind global population control. Remember that the Illuminati plan foresees the need to reduce population by 66%, the same level of loss of life recorded in the book of Revelations after God's judgment have all fallen on earth. The Ban Ki-moon's top advisor says scientific elite should spearhead global population control. The fertility reduction and stabilization of population is crucial. They concluded that by urging the adoption of a globally agreed action plan in next year's summit to achieve MDGs by 2015, and proposed to form working groups with members of delegations around various themes. He characterized this effort as not negotiation, but as global problem solving. I mean, we've got over here in America, Joe, we've got the Georgia Guidestones that says we need to reduce the world's population to a manageable 500 million people. Now, as I see that, what they want is a few elites, a few royalty, a few pharaohs up at the top, and their kings and their advisors, and they want the rest of the people to be peons, good worker bees, good warrior ants, with no individuality or freedom or liberty.
Well, I think what's wrong there, Clay, is that the guards ants are around 200 million years, and I'm not saying it took that long to have some sort of ant world order. It seems they have it, but I think we've a bit to go yet before that can happen, because you know, we're individuals as it happens, and we think, we've got a mind, we've got a brain. So consequently then we can diversify from what we do. Ants don't. So I think he has it wrong. He'd really want to have a look at his own ancestors and see where this planet went wrong, because I think there's something wrong there in his DNA. I don't think he truly believes that's the case. They would certainly have to just have a global genocide. Now, how they'll achieve that?
Well, now think about this. Over the last century, and you're in Ireland, and this warfare is still going on with the Irish people right now. I mean, over here in America, we are being conditioned to think that you know, the Irish Republican Army's a bunch of terrorists, about like the Palestinians.
Oh yeah.
Or Al-Qaeda, you know, which is another invented group. I mean, Al-Qaeda doesn't exist. That's
right, yeah. But I mean, well, the IRA, as they were known, don't actually exist now. But what they do have is all those arms dumps that they allegedly got rid of or filled with concrete or whatever it is. There's no actual proof to anyone around the planet that they did it. My opinion is that, like any guerrilla army, they would always be ready to strike. The other thing is that what happened after the peace process is that those who disagreed with the peace process, because the peace process allowed the British to stay in the north. Now, what happened then is you have a group called the Real IRA, and they're called themselves the Real IRA because they believe that's what they are, and that the peace process did not solve anything except make things nice and comfortable for a while for the British to sit up in the north of Ireland and have their MI6 offices or MI5 offices, whichever it is, and continue to operate. So now these guys are called the terrorists. And you see, the thing about it is, what will happen is they will become strong, like the last group, which was the IRA. And when a member of the Real IRA attacks a member of the police force in the north, which is basically British, or a member of the military that's left there, which is basically British, and if he kills one of them, he's called a murderer. Now, in the case where a British soldier would have shot an IRA member, it would be classed as killing a terrorist. Now, that's a British soldier in my country killing one of my countrymen and justifying it by saying he's a terrorist in his own country.
Well, that's what the war on terror. I've been telling my audience that the war on terror is a war against anyone, anywhere in the world, including in America, that doesn't want to go along with one world government, one world banking, the New World Order.
Well, yeah, I'd agree with you there, but it's more like in here, it's more of a homeland, a national thing, because like we're made up of 32 counties, and 26 of those counties are in the Republic. The other two, or the other 6, should I say, which are in the north. Now, you have 4 provinces here. You have Ulster, you have Leinster, you have Munster, and you have Connacht. Ulster has more than 6 counties. But 6 of those counties that are within Ulster are controlled by the British. So it's not actually a complete province. It's one little section up the north. You know, so that's what the battle is. The battle is to get the British out of our country. It would be very similar, Clayton, if it was the case that some other country decided, say, you take whatever, Israel, Pakistan, Africa, whoever, and they decide that they're going to take over part of your country. Well, and that's what we're dealing with. That is happening here.
The La Raza movement, the illegal alien movement here, they consider this Otsalon. They consider this a part of. They consider Texas, Arizona, New Mexico, California as their land, and they are invading us and basically taking it back. I mean, they're trying to take it back. They got.
Well, how do you take it? Well, they didn't own it in the first place to take it back, you know. And as it happens, actually no one owns it. No one owns it. No one should control it. It's the land is there to be lived on.